A little pre-smoking video blog. Wood chips. Brisket. Fat caps on the other side. I'll show it to you when I put it on the smoker. That's been marinating overnight. Garlic powder, salt, cracked black pepper, and a little bit of chili powder. That's it. And I got a new toy to go with it. A probe thermometer that goes into the meat while it's on the smoker. And then it has a wireless remote control that will give me the full display. And I will have, hey, who's that guy? That's what you guys look like to me. It has a full display that will show me what temperature the meat is at. And then I'll have it set for a target temperature of 195. I know that seems like a lot for beef. And it is, you know, it's definitely well done. But with the brisket, it's full of connective tissue and collagen and stuff like that. And it needs to break down really, really, really slow. And that's when you get that kind of pot roast effect where it's incredibly super juicy, super incredibly tender, but very, very well cooked. But that's how it has to be done. And it's going to take probably a minimum of 6 hours, possibly more. I'm going to put it on at 11. And hopefully it'll be done about 5, and then I'm going to wrap it in plastic, wrap it in a beach towel, put it in a cooler, and let it set for another 2 hours. But with these briskets, there's a thing called a stall, and you'll hit this temperature between like 160, 170, where it'll stay that temperature for maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. And what's happening is at that temperature, the energy that's going into the meat is actually being used to break down that connective tissue and that collagen and fat inside the beef, so it doesn't actually elevate the temperature of the meat any. And it's called a stall, and they almost always do it. So depending on how long that lasts, that could add up to 2 hours to the smoking time because it has to hit 195. So that's why I got this. It was only 15 bucks, dude. Score. All right, there she blows. Hell's already starting to smoke. That's fatty. Look at that big cap of fat on that sucker. That's just going to self-baste for about the next 6 hours. Awesome. And there you can see the little base where the probe was plugged in to the meat. That just rides in there. And then I'll show you there's the little remote. I got my core temper, my target temperature set. And let's see how that works out. So we're getting there. It's coming up. And she's just now starting to smoke. That's kind of blurry. There we go. Oh yeah. I better shut the door. Mama gets mad when the house smells like smoke. So we're a little about 2.5 hours in, and got a ways to go yet. Which is the way it should be. Low and slow, baby. Moo.
You're rocking out to the dancing queen, baby.
Here's a whole mess of collards. That's a real term, a whole mess. And it is a whole mess. That's a whole mess of collards, and that's thick. Unfortunately, there was no finished product to show you guys because the danged brisket stalled for 4 hours. It didn't get done till 11 o'clock.